How you doing, people? Robert here, AKA Robess, Anti-Corruption Scotland. I'm going to do a video and it's relating to cash is king, right? And the reasons why cash is king. So listen, I'm going to read off a template that is part of a banner I'm getting made, okay? To educate the people in the state. Freedom, use it or lose it. Enforce your choice to pay cash. There is no law states that you cannot pay cash, and that's a fact, right? Don't let them take your freedoms and choices away. Government is planning to introduce programmed digital currency. Everything will be digital. All money will be dependent on the internet, vulnerable to cyber attacks, power cuts and tech failure. All your money transactions will be monitored and controlled by the state. Access to your money can be cut off by the banks and the government, as seen recently in Canada and Australia at any time, right? Cashless society will mean no savings for a rainy day, no selling unwanted items for cash, no tipping waiters or hairdressers, no car boot sales or markets, no fivers for the grandchildren, no coins for the homeless or the buskers, no tooth fairy or piggy bank money when the baby lose their teeth. They used to put money under the pillow because they thought they were a fairy, and no financial privacy and much more. This is a warning. Beware. Every penny you receive will be recorded. Every transaction tracked across your money will be owned and controlled by the state. How and where you spend your money will be a privilege of the entity known as state. The question here is this for the people's benefit or state control? Well, it's the government control, the banks control, the legal system, legal society control. It's not to do with the people, right? Now, I've listed things what that will mean about piggy banks and no tipping and thingy. You could do that with a card, right? But the point being is, you're in the process of, if they want to shut your card down, then there's nothing you can do about it until they decide to let it open up again and let you use it. And that affects your mortgage, debts, travel, food. You're going to be, carbon footprinted in everything you do because of this climate change bullshit, right? This is a message to people who own small, medium, large or bigger businesses. Do not be deceived with this mob known as Scottish politicians, English, Welsh and Irish. There's an agenda and a global agenda here. It's my understanding that Europe's supposed to have agreed to the digital currency. That's deadly serious, people, right? That affects your travel as well, how you travel. If you travel too much and it's a carbon issue for their opinion, they'll shut your account and you'll not be able to go anywhere. This is implications of what's going on here. And people have to wake up, realise what is going on here. It's diabolical. Please, people, for all you people that's got businesses, small, medium, large or larger, please keep letting people spend cash, push the issue for cash and cut back on the card transactions. Because what Anti-Corruption Scotland and myself here try to do is educate the people to protect their rights, protect their money, protect their assets, protect their property. This digital currency affects every aspect of your life, people. It's deadly, deadly serious. No matter about the skeptics out there. Conspiracy theories, well, there are no conspiracy theories because everything, myself, Anti-Corruption Scotland, and the people nearly 4 years ago was on the street fighting for your rights. Everything has came true, right? We've told everything about the toxins being put in with needles in your arm and all the rest of it. We proved the point there and we were right 100%. And the evidence is out there. It's worldwide. The evidence, the proof is out there in the pudding, right? Please listen to what you're being told. This isn't a joke and it's no conspiracy theory, okay? It's a fact. When I do videos, people, I don't put a disclaimer on it. I don't say it's for educational purposes, but what I'm saying is it's for deadly educational fact, and people require to start listening and pay attention, because this is going to be a detrimental effect on your well-being, on your health. If they cut your money off, you can't pay your mortgage, your bills, feed yourself, or whatever, right? It's diabolical what's going on here. No man or woman representing a legal society, a legal system, have that power. And the only way men and women representing the legal system, legal society have that power is if they're claiming the man or woman property. There is a contract with a man or woman in the private side, right? Or a man or woman representing the entity, corporation known as council, police or whatever, right? In the corporate side. If you require a contract or there is no contract in law, there's no jurisdiction, there's no power and there's no control, right? The problem we've got here, people don't comprehend that they cannot deal with men and women in a legal system, legal society, can only deal with a person. And a person only exists on paper. Plus the fact it's all in the name, as I keep telling you, the Crown copyright name. Crown copyrighted your name, capital for the first name, capital for the second name, and the rest of the name lowercase, and the all caps name. You have an entity ID. I proved this. I've showed the evidence on videos in the past. You get an entity ID. Entity is a independent existence for the man or woman. That's the person, and that's why it says on the extract of your birth certificate, persons or persons cannot use this for identity. Please listen to what I'm telling you, people. Sometimes I feel I'm wasting my time. There's a lot of people out there listening. There's a lot of people who start to follow me and pay attention because I'm giving you information that not a lot of people are talking about, and I'm breaking it down in simple layman terms so you understand it. Please pay attention. We cannot allow digital currency, right? We have to stop this in its tracks in the lands of England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland. Now, the other thing is I keep pushing the issue for a sovereign government. That is the only way forward, people. A people's government, and get rid of this legal system, legal society, and all this shit, ULEZ, digital currency, 15-minute cities, and all the rest of it goes away. Because then the people have control, right? And it can be done, people. We are governed in place by consent, right? The legal system, legal society have got a voting system. It's rigged. The game is rigged, people. There is no democracy, and it's been proven with the bullshit that they're doing now. They're bringing in these Tom and Jerry, Mickey Mouse rules, regulations and policies. It's no law. They're manipulating the language with word trickery, telling you it's legal, it's lawful, it's lawful, it's legal. That's not the way it works. There's two systems running parallel here, people, and people have to get the gist of this. The question you've got to ask, when they pass an act, what man or woman representing a corporation, including the government entity, can tell you that you're that person? Can they verify you're a person? Can they verify you're the person in the act? No. And that's why they use the word person, because it's wide scoped. It covers every man and woman, and they've been deceived and lied to. Stop listening to the media, because they're feeding your lies, misinformation. Stop listening to politicians. They're feeding your lies, misinformation. Do not trust these scumbags, people. They don't work for the people, they work for the corporations. There's a global agenda going on here. I'm going to do a few more videos with a couple of templates for my banners, and I'm going to explain why you have to pay attention and take it serious. Again, please keep cash, keep using cash and stop using your card, right? And that's the way it's going to be if you want to protect your rights and freedoms of choice. If you don't, you're screwed. I've also been asked on a TikTok video the other day about if somebody gets a information or face and that took, can they sue like Aldi? Well, the problem you've got here, people, when you walk into that store, you get in there of your own free will. They don't drag you in and say you better buy stuff in here. You've consented as soon as you walk in that door and start purchasing goods, right? There's cameras in the store on the roofs, right? It's watching the shelves to make sure there's no stealing. That's the way it's always been. But the difference now is they put in digital self-scanners. They're profiling you and they're tracking all your transactions. And that's what's happening here, people. I've already had it confirmed for a couple of people in different stores that is recording, but they don't know where the information is going. And they were paranoid to talk to me and tell me this, right? But they've told me, and I'm telling you now, they wouldn't have that on there if you weren't being recorded, people, right? And as I told you, at the end of the barrier, there is a barrier, it's an alarm. If you walk out of there, you put stuff in your basket for the self-scanner, and you decide to put a couple of wee things here and there in your bag that you're not paying for, that alarm sets you off, so there's no purpose for that. And that should answer the question loud and clear. That is not for your benefit. These governments, politicians, all these numpties that work for corporations have got an agenda. When they give you something for nothing, it's not for your benefit, it's for their benefit, to screw the people. And that's happening all the time. And you're falling right in the deep end, and you're dancing with the devil. Wake up, people, smell the coffee. Get your head in the right place and change your mentality of thinking, because a lot of people there still don't get it. I get it, right? Anyway, please share this video far and wide. I'd like to take time to thank you for watching. Take time to thank you for listening. This information is detrimental, people. And I'll verify any information I put in videos under a charge of perjury anywhere. And that's a fact. Please take care, be safe, and have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, people.